You know, when you've got a platform and you've got a voice, we want it to be put for good.
What do you think will happen then with mankind? Because when I look at you, then you look really, well, happy, but when I listen to music, I think you're really doomy people who think, well, the world is going.
No, I don't think it's like that at all. We're a lot more about looking for a good outcome, basically. Like,
can you look at
It's alright. It's all good.
Okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, you can't just sit in your you know, wallow in your own misery and guilt or whatever.
Waiting for the world to end.
Exactly.
Sitting in the dark.
Yeah.
No, not about that. It's about, people need to know these things, but we're not going to sit and dwell on how shit things are. We'd like rather work for something, have some fun, and like, you know, inspire people rather
work towards like a better outcome. You know, it's like, yeah, a lot of the stuff that we're talking about is how shit it all is, but also a lot of it is talking about how we could work together to make it better for ourselves and for our children and so on.
How?
Just in case of like in unity, like people often think that, you know, because the media portrays things in such a large scale, they think, everyone seems to think that, you know, a single person can't do anything. Like, so it's almost like, oh, you know, you won't bother. But really, when every single person does that and come together, it gives us a much louder voice to be heard. You know, and that's when things start happening and generations start moving.
Do you know a project called the Venus Project?
Explain to me.
Well, he does. Well, it's basically a whole an idea of a society that can work without money. Basically, the monetary system is really messed up. You should watch the film Zeitgeist. Watch the film Zeitgeist. It's really kind of, it puts things in such a basic view. Just takes a step back from everything, from the monetary system to religion to everything you can think of, and it really sort of puts it all in order, puts it in place, and makes you realise just how confused and messed up the whole system is. And the Venus Project is another way around it, basically. Instead of working for your little bit of money and doing mundane jobs that no one wants to do, but you have to do just for a bit of money, it's more about working on technology. So we get technology to do these mundane crap jobs that no one wants to do, and everyone's kind of working towards the same goal. And so just for sort of, it's a little bit communist in the way that, you know, everyone's working for the sort of, for the greater goods, but
maybe more Marxism is less.
Right. Yeah. It's no. You really should watch the film Zeitgeist though, and look into the project.
So, but that's the way you think. Well, maybe the problems can be solved that we have today in the world.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's obviously not going to happen overnight, because I mean, what we do, you know, we go around playing gigs for money. The way the things are right now, you have to get money, else you can't do anything else. I mean, like, one of the first things the Venus Project needs to get set up is money. Yeah. But it's just the world that we live in at the moment, you know. But we're trying.
You just got to take what you can, you know, take it step by step.
Well, to close this subject, when do you think it will be better then?
When awareness is raised, I guess, like when enough people know about it to proactively start doing something.
Yeah, but don't you think that it's slightly changing?
Yeah, I mean, definitely awareness is rising, and yeah, it is getting there, and it's an upward struggle, but we'll get there.
The thing is, there's a lot of stupid people out there, which is, you know, a lot of people that will just sort of sit watching their MTV all day and like watch the most crap programs, and just like the whole world will sort of wash over their head, just as long as they got their hot dog and sitting on their sofa and a beer in one hand or whatever, you know. And so it's really sort of opening people's eyes, which is a difficult job to do.
But isn't it sometimes that maybe, well, let's say 20% may think like you, but maybe 60% just wants to have that hot dog and watch the MTV? I don't know.
Maybe so.
Maybe.
That's why I guess we've got our voice, and that's what we're trying to do.